Unable to find a public restroom, encountering giants everywhere, or witnessing the mayor swallow a fish in a glass of alcohol are just a few of the many peculiar things that exist in Belgium. Over centuries, this country has accumulated a series of unique traditions and mysterious phenomena, creating a complex and fascinating cultural heritage. In this video, we will explore 15 strange things that can only be found in Belgium. From historical festivals to intriguing culinary specialties, Belgium is sure to surprise and delight you. Number 15, no public restrooms. It's quite unfortunate to be strolling down a bustling street in Belgium and suddenly feel the need for a restroom break. However, what's even more unfortunate is that, after searching for 30 minutes, you still can't find any public restrooms. Yes, that's entirely true. Despite being sophisticated and developed, Belgium doesn't provide any public restrooms for tourists and locals to use. No other country has as few public restrooms as Belgium. Though it's challenging to find public restrooms in Belgium, when you do, you typically have to pay a small fee. So if you need to use the restroom, it's recommended to stop by a cafe and order a drink. We advise you to use restrooms at restaurants or cafes when dining out, as these places usually offer free restrooms for customers. Number 14. Belgian men. This interesting fact is sure to captivate the ladies. Those seeking a boyfriend or a perfect husband should immediately head to Belgium, where you can find outstanding men everywhere. This is absolutely true. Belgian men are very tall, ranking second in the world for average height, just behind the Netherlands. They also lead a very healthy lifestyle. Belgian men are not fans of hanging out in pubs because of this. Therefore, at night, only bars or convenience stores remain open, while restaurants or cafes usually close around 6 p.m. Instead, they return home right after work, and Belgians tend to go to bed very early. Although these men have a seemingly perfect and healthy lifestyle, their marriage life tends to be quite challenging. Number 13. High divorce rate. As I mentioned, Belgian men might seem fantastic, but most of them go through broken marriages. 71% of marriages in Belgium end up in court. Around 32,000 Belgians file for divorce each year. In other words, only about 1/3 of marriages in the country last until death do us part. The diminishing role of the Catholic Church is considered a factor contributing to the sharp increase in the divorce rate in Belgium. However, this opinion is not entirely accurate. In many countries, including Belgium, the role of churches and religion has been declining in recent decades. Yet, there is no clear evidence that the reduced role of the Catholic Church is a primary factor causing the increased divorce rate in Belgium. The reasons for the rising divorce rate can be complex and depend on various factors, including changes in family values, culture, economy, and society. Factors such as shifts in views on marriage, the desire for personal freedom, work pressures, and changes in marriage and divorce laws can all influence divorce rates. While we don't have specific reasons, Belgians surely need to address these statistics to potentially lead a more sustainable and happy life. Number 12. Land of beers. If you love beer, Belgium is the place for you, with a vast array of beers to savor. There are hundreds of handcrafted beers, providing a unique taste you won't find in any bottled beer. You can enjoy beer affordably and be served with the distinctive style of Belgians. Many people are genuinely surprised by the presence of over 2,500 beer brands, including some of the world's largest beer companies, offering various flavors such as bitter, sweet, and sour, provided by over 120 breweries. Belgian beers are beloved worldwide for their diverse and distinctive flavors. As the tradition goes, every September, Belgian citizens and tourists alike eagerly await the beer festival. The beer festival spans 3 days, from the 6th to the 8th, taking place at the central Grand Place Square in the capital city of Brussels. This event is regarded as one of the most unique festivals in Belgium. This square, dubbed the most beautiful in Europe, transforms into the world's largest bar, filled with a variety of beers and decorative items. This grand beer festival typically features around 51 breweries from all over Belgium, offering over 400 types of beer. Among them are artisanal and renowned brands such as Abbé des Rocs, Legende, Lefebvre, and more. Aside from providing a relaxed and vibrant atmosphere, the Belgian Beer Festival offers an exciting opportunity for beer enthusiasts to taste and enjoy various beers with entirely different flavors, embodying the distinct Belgian beer culture not found anywhere else in the world. At the festival, tourists can learn more about Belgian culture, especially beer culture, the uniqueness and excellent quality of Belgian beers. Visitors can also delve into the beer-making process passed down through generations or the unique aspects that differentiate Belgian beers. Throughout the 3 days of the festival, there are also many lively activities, such as vintage car parades and displays of iconic beer products. All these activities make this festival lively and attract many people to participate. Although Belgian men don't fancy hanging out in beer pubs after work, during festivals or joyful days, they will drink until unconscious. Number 11, 3,000 castles. If you're looking for beautiful castle photos, wanting to visit numerous castles in Europe without spending much, then Belgium is the place to be, where castles are just a few kilometers apart. Belgium is known for its diverse and rich array of castles. Visitors to Belgium are often surprised by the large number of historical castles and fortresses scattered across the country. Belgium holds the world record for the highest castle density per square kilometer. Tourists might feel overwhelmed as they explore over 5 castles in a day. But it's an incredibly memorable experience. The architecture spans from medieval castles to grand Renaissance structures. These castles often boast impressive exteriors made of stone, along with ornate interiors featuring paintings and sculptures, creating a fairy tale-like atmosphere. Belgium's castles come in various forms, from centuries-old medieval castles to grand Renaissance architecture. Renowned castles like Gravenstein Castle in Ghent, Laeken Castle in Brussels, and Bouillon Castle in the Ardennes attract millions of visitors each year. The abundance of castles in Belgium is a testament to the country's cultural richness and historical significance, contributing to the European cultural and heritage landscape. Number 10. Kingdom of Chocolate. If you have a sweet tooth, especially for chocolate, head straight to Belgium, known as the Kingdom of Chocolate. Belgian pastries have an exquisite and distinct flavor, especially the ubiquitous waffles found at street-side stalls for immediate enjoyment. Belgian chocolate has been renowned for its unique taste and traditional craftsmanship for centuries. About 40 years ago, nobody in the world associated chocolate with Belgium. To transform chocolate into a national brand as it is today, Belgians diligently sought distinct characteristics, influenced by Belgium's cultural diversity. Belgian chocolate combines sweetness and bitterness, tradition and innovation, just like the Belgians themselves. The connection between Belgium chocolate has become a national brand, akin to Switzerland banking and watches. Belgians claim to have various types of chocolate specifically for their citizens and different kinds for tourists. In Brussels, the capital of Belgium, tourists can purchase chocolates as souvenirs near the central square and the Mannequin Pies statue. Number 9. Same-sex marriage. I think this is one of the best countries for LGBTQ+ individuals, where they will be respected and treated as equals, even allowed to organize wedding ceremonies in churches. Same-sex relationships, transgender rights, and LGBTQ+ rights in general are considered among the most progressive in Europe and globally. Homosexuality was decriminalized in 1795, and after granting legal recognition to same-sex partnerships domestically in 2000, Belgium became the second country in the world to legalize same-sex marriage in 2003. Same-sex adoption was fully legalized in 2006, balancing the rights of LGBTQ+ couples with those of opposite-sex couples. Anti-discrimination measures based on sexual orientation in employment, housing, and public and private accommodations were enacted in 2003. Belgium is often recognized as one of the most LGBTQ+ friendly countries in the world, with recent polls indicating that the majority of Belgians support marriage equality and same-sex adoption. For those seeking a happy life, societal recognition, and respect, Belgium could be a country to consider living in. Number 8. Two Santas. Children in Belgium and the Netherlands count their lucky stars when welcoming St. Nicholas, known as Sinterklaas, and a plethora of gifts he brings every year before Christmas. This character can be considered the second Santa Claus, a benevolent figure whose helper, Black Pete, visits every house in one night, rewarding well-behaved children throughout the year. On the morning of December 6th, children wake up to receive the requested gifts from Sint. While there has been controversy surrounding the character of Black Pete in recent years, a character with a face painted black due to chimney soot as he descends to deliver presents, Sinterklaas remains a beloved tradition in Belgium. Simply put, kids in Belgium get presents twice from two different Santas. Don't reveal this secret to the kids, as they might demand a visit to Belgium for Christmas. Number 7. Diamond Capital. Anyone traveling to Belgium probably desires to visit the city of Antwerp, the world-famous diamond capital. Antwerp has been the largest diamond trading market globally, with a highly developed economy, rich history, impressive landscapes, and notably, a renowned fashion industry. Perhaps the city of Antwerp is like a living diamond that any traveler would want to explore at least once. Diamond trading in Antwerp has a history spanning over 5 centuries, dating back to 1447. The jeweler Lodewijk van Berken is credited with creating the first diamond cut and inventing the diamond polishing process. He used diamond dust to cut diamonds for higher precision and complexity. Lodewijk van Berken is commemorated with a statue near Antwerp's Diamond District. Strategically located along the Scheldt River, providing a direct route to the North Sea, was a key factor that led to the flourishing diamond trade in Antwerp at the end of the 15th century. And it continued to thrive. Today, around 1,500 diamond companies have their headquarters in Antwerp. Diamonds are directly shipped from mines in South Africa, Australia, Russia, and Canada to Antwerp. The city currently trades over 80% of the world's rough diamonds and 50% of the world's cut diamonds. The diamond you own might very well have originated from this place. Number 6. Exhibition. What were you wearing when assaulted? This is perhaps one of the craziest exhibitions I've ever heard of. The name sounds truly absurd and raises many questions, but the Belgian government decided to conduct it, bringing significant value to the community. Victims of assault have already had to endure much pain, shame, physical and mental trauma. Yet society still raises questions like, what was she wearing? How much did she drink? To demand justice and raise accurate awareness of the issue of assault, the exhibition titled, What Were You Wearing When Assaulted, was organized in the Molenbeek district of Brussels, Belgium. Without many words, what was displayed proved, women always have the potential to become victims of assault, regardless of the clothing they are wearing. In reality, absurd prejudices persist in society, blaming victims and the clothing they wear. At the exhibition, What Were You Wearing When Assaulted? 18 outfits from survivors of assault were displayed, from revealing dresses to fully covered outfits. The Belgian government wanted to convey that how someone dresses is not the cause of women being assaulted. Let's stop blaming the victim. Number 5. Falconry training. If you didn't know, hunters in Belgium are among the most effective in the world at utilizing falcons. This is a method of hunting where birds of prey are used instead of weapons. Falconers breed, protect, and train hawks or eagles to capture prey. However, this profession is less focused on hunting and emphasizes the development of a strong bond between the falcon and the trainer. This hunting tradition also serves as a means to preserve the connection between nature and cultural heritage. The practice of breeding and training falcons dates back over 4,000 years, initially developed in Asia and later spreading to Europe and North Africa. In Belgium, falconry training became a training exercise in the 14th and 15th centuries for the Duke of Brabant. Today, this tradition still exists, especially in the Wallonia region. However, it has faced considerable criticism, and many falconers now keep birds as family companions rather than using them for hunting daily. Number 4. Ice Sculpture Festival. Believe me, once you attend this festival, you'll be enchanted by the ice sculptures here and wouldn't want to leave. Every winter, the historic city of Bruges attracts thousands of people to participate in the Ice Sculpture Festival featuring unique and whimsical snow and ice artworks. The Ice Sculpture Festival takes place from November to January in the middle of Station Square, about a 5-minute walk from the city center of Bruges. Each year, the festival takes inspiration from a different theme. Some years draw inspiration from the Harry Potter series, while others may focus on Disney characters, The Lord of the Rings, and more. Marvelous works of art depicting famous Disney cartoon characters, created through a combination of light and sculptural art, will astonish and impress visitors. Typically, for each season of the Ice Sculpture Festival, around 300 tons of ice and nearly 400 tons of pure snow are used to create these artistic pieces. And the effort of the artists here will undoubtedly leave you not disappointed. Number 3. Strange New Year's customs. Different countries observe various traditions and customs to welcome the new year. But at the core of each celebration is the shared joy of spending time with loved ones. Like all other European countries, Belgium ushers in the new year in its own unique way, and it's quite fascinating. New Year's in Belgium is celebrated on January 1st with sumptuous food, high-quality wine, and a festive atmosphere. New Year's is considered one of the most important festivals in Belgium. There are lively dance floors, and most restaurants and bars are packed. People celebrate until the morning, and mulled wine is a common ingredient and tradition during New Year's. The first day of the new year is called Nieuwjaarsdag. Throughout the year, children save money to buy decorative paper to write New Year's wishes for their parents and caregivers. The decorating pattern includes golden cherries, angels, red roses, and ribbon-wrapped wreaths. At midnight on New Year's Eve, children read what they have written for their parents and caregivers. Belgian farmers have a peculiar tradition. They wish their livestock a happy new year. On the early morning of the first day of the new year, the first thing they do is go to their animals, such as cows, goats, horses, sheep, dogs, cats, and wish them a happy new year to bring good luck and happiness throughout the year. If you have the opportunity, try welcoming the new year with the Belgians once. You might get addicted to the new year feeling here. Number 2. Fish wine at the Krackelingen Festival. You've probably heard of the name Gerardsbergen, known for its exquisite mattentart pastries, which is the main attraction for its ancient Krackelingen Festival and Tunnekes fire afterward. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage since 2010, the Fire Festival and folk bread commemorate the end of winter by throwing 10,000 Krackelingen or Mastellen into the crowd from the top of Oudenburg Hill, lighting up the top. However, before the mayor, aldermen, and city council members can treat people with these pastries, they must participate in a centuries-old ceremony, drinking red wine from a 16th-century silver cup and swallowing a fish swimming in it. Animal rights activists have tried to push for a shift to fish made from marzipan, but to this day, the town's authority remains unswayed. Every year, the mayors swallow a live fish in their wine glass, truly quite horrifying for onlookers. Number 1. Carnaval de Binche. One thing you can't miss in Belgium is Carnaval de Binche. This carnival acts as a farewell to the cold winter and welcomes the arrival of spring. It is renowned as one of the most traditional and classic folk festivals in Europe, recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2003. During this festival, the streets are filled with unique, outstanding costumes, symbolizing the departure of the freezing winter. Many people dress up and join the parade, immersing themselves in the lively atmosphere. Along the routes, streets are filled with people dancing to the music, performing parade routines. And one very special thing, besides participants dressing in vibrant costumes, they wear large ostrich feather hats and wooden shoes, jumping to the beat of the drum rhythmically, stomping their feet vigorously as a ritual to wake up the earth, calling spring after a long winter break. At the same time, they twirl brooms to sweep away the cold winter. Thus, we have concluded our journey exploring the peculiar and special things that can only be found in Belgium. From historical castles to enticing culinary specialties, Belgium is always an attractive destination for those who want to explore the unique culture and heritage of Europe. Hopefully, this video has provided you with an interesting insight into the beauty and uniqueness of Belgium. Remember to subscribe to the channel for updates on new videos and share this video with friends if you find it interesting.